In today's video, we're going to be connecting Omnisend to WordPress using mail opt-in. We'll begin by hovering over mail opt-in and going to integrations. And now in the integrations tab, we'll scroll down to Omnisend and click on configure. We'll need an API key, so we're going to click on get your API key here. Now on this page, we'll click on create API key. We'll keep all of these permissions and we'll go ahead and name our API key mail opt-in just to keep it simple. Once we're done, we can click on create API key in the bottom right hand corner. Now we'll need to copy the provided key and paste it in our mail opt-in settings in WordPress. So I'm going to switch tabs to go ahead and do this. We'll save our changes. And once we're done, we can go back to the Omnisend tab to check this box to indicate that we have completed the steps. We'll confirm. And that's it. Now, all we need to do is confirm that our integration works. So we're going to create a quick opt-in campaign. Let's go to opt-in campaigns on the left. We're going to add a new one. We'll need to name it. So I'm going to call mine Omnisend. We'll use the first template. And now we'll be taken to the opt-in builder where we can see a preview of our opt-in on the right. And we have our menu on the left-hand side. Now in the design tab, we'll see options to customize the opt-ins width, for example, simply by moving the slider. We can also use this drop-down menu to select a display effect. For example, we can apply a shake on the y-axis. We can add a background color, border color, and also custom CSS. You can also click on elements on the opt-in itself to open its settings on the left. Here's the headline, here's the description. And now we have the form fields. If we look on the left, we'll see settings to use custom HTML simply by toggling the switch. You'll simply add your code right below. And if you prefer, you can display only a call to action button. You'll see a preview of the button here, and you'll also find its settings on the left. If we turn this off, we'll see our standard form fields. Here's our name field, which can be customized. You can also select whether or not you'd like it to be required. Then we have the email field, which is required by default, and this one is also customizable. To add your own field, simply click on Add Custom Field, and then you can go ahead and edit it. So add a title, select the type, customize your colors and font, and you can choose to make it required or not. Right below this, you'll see options to customize the button for your standard fields. So I'll quickly edit the button label. I will also change the background color to black. And that's it for this example. So let's go ahead and move on back to the main menu and we'll go to the configuration tab. Here we can hide the close button. We can disable the escape key and also close the overlay on click. We can add a sound effect simply by selecting one from this drop-down menu. We can customize our cookie duration. And finally, there's an option to remove mail opt-ins branding, which is turned on by default for this template. Moving on, we'll go to the integrations tab. And here we'll see an option to keep our leads inside of mail opt-in only. But we're going to add a new integration. We'll select it from this drop-down menu. It's Omnisend. And we just want to select our email list. For me, it's all contacts. I'm not going to be adding any tags. You can if you want to. And you can send a welcome email. We're done with integration, so we can move back. We'll go to after conversions, and this is where we can configure what happens after a lead converts. We're displaying a success message, which says, thank you for subscribing. And we're going to go back and move on to display rules. And here we're going to select a trigger for our opt-in. We'll use after X seconds. I'll activate the rule and then adjust the value of X to 3 seconds. So once our page loads, our pop-up will show up after 3 seconds. We'll save our changes. Then we'll turn on the opt-in. Okay, now we're going to go ahead and close the opt-in builder. And we'll need to test out everything to see if it works. So let's open our website in a new tab. And then what we're going to do is wait 3 seconds. Once our opt-in shows up, I'll enter some random information. Next, I'll click on subscribe. And we should see our success message. Here it is. Okay, now let's go back to our Omnisend tab. And I'm going to click on the site logo to go back to the home page. Okay, so let's go to audience on the left, then contacts. And here's our lead, John Kramer. All right, so this is how you connect Omnisend to WordPress with mail opt-in. Thank you for watching and see you next time.